Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Jim Moran. Today we're going to try to figure out what in the world is XEL, or as the characters in the game like to call it, XEL. I'm not very comfortable with that, so I'm just going to call it XEL. I'd rather call it XEL, honestly, than XEL, but I'm nitpicking here already. This is a game brought to you by Tiny Roar, and it is published by Ensemble Entertainment. Most notably, that publisher brought you Endzone: A World Apart, an excellent game, excellent base builder game that I thoroughly enjoyed, and I still occasionally play from time to time. Now they're publishing XEL, and this is a very Breath of the Wild-esque wannabe top-view RPG roguelike game. It's a little bit weird to describe, but this is basically your character. You're kind of far from the action. That is very notable from the beginning, and it has got a lot of issues for everything that it does well. It does have a lot of issues. So let's get a few things out of the way. First and foremost, we're going to look at the options menu like we usually do. You can change the language, which is awesome. You can change the audios, which is awesome. Everything has a slider, which is great. You don't really get to see this from budget games like this, but you got a master of voices, music, and sound effects slider, which is incredible to see. I love that. You got some screen options here. You got resolution that sets the refresh rate. However, the game is locked at 60 FPS with VSync. I think VSync is forced on. I'm not quite certain. I do have G-Sync running right now on my monitor, so I don't know what the deal with that is, but it's not running at 120 FPS. It cannot go any higher than 120 FPS, and judging from previous experience, currently I don't want to change the resolution because I don't want to fuck things up. Window mode, yes or no. VSync off. Again, this doesn't change the fact that the game is locked to 60 for me, even though on the resolution it does say 120. Fair enough, it doesn't say hertz, so it could be 120 monkeys in the machine doing the work. I'm not quite certain. And then graphics quality, max. You can go low, medium, high, high plus, and max. Now, this is the worst graphics options menu that I've seen in video games. This isn't the only video game, granted, to do this, but it is by far the most egregious way to make your graphics quality menu look like. Not only do you have no post effects options setting, you have everything under one setting. That is not optimal, as the game suffers from very, very big issues with depth of field. For example, when I launched the game today, everything was blurry, as if it was not focused. That wouldn't be a problem if I could just turn off depth of field, a setting that doesn't belong in a game like this. Here's the controls menu, and you can restore everything, of course. The game does look pretty decent for what it is. It's a budget game, obviously. You're not gonna blow your mind over all these graphics and texture quality settings and all that stuff. So just keep that in mind when you're playing it. Now, admittedly, I am a little bit lost on what I have to do next with the game, so I'm gonna try to make it work regardless. Now, there's a couple issues with the game. First and foremost is, besides the depth of field issues that it's having, it is actually the fact that there's no outline on your character when you are obstructed by an object. What do I mean by that is, hopefully I can show you. Now, I'm gonna go in here. I'm not gonna go down there because those little fuckers are very hard to kill. So I'm just gonna come here. Actually, this is a good example. This is a very common occurrence in the game. You cannot do anything about this, unfortunately. Now, I know this is a budget game, but see-through outlines have been a thing with games for a very long time now. This is the fucking door I need to get through, but I just can't figure it out. Game developers have figured out how to take care of that, but these guys haven't, unfortunately. And it is unfortunate because, let me see here. This is a feature where you can go back in the past. It's pretty nifty. Is this not open either? Oh. Oh, never mind. I thought I could hit it. Those, you can see my mouse here. There's no mouse and keyboard control in the game, but these are the save pillars. You can use them to save the game. There are not enough of them throughout the game, I would say, because you can die by the stupidest enemies in this game. This is a chest that I cannot open for some reason. I may have opened it before, but again, one problem that this game has is when you die, everything resets. And what I mean by that is, if you have picked up an item from before you died, you will pick it up again, and the game will pretend that you had never picked up that item. That item had never seen you in his life before. So that's a little bit of a problem when you try to open the map here and see, okay, which chest have I not gotten? I know I've gotten this chest. I've gotten this chest. I've gotten this chest. I probably have gotten this chest. I cannot get in there to get that chest. It's confusing. It's it can be very confusing for sure. So that is quite a problem, honestly, with the game. It you do end up picking up a lot of items. So when you die and you reload the save, try to pick up all those items again. Oh, you can actually damage yourself with this. That's okay, and I have to do this all over again. When you die and you have to go through all that bullshit again, it's just it gets old. It gets annoying very quickly. It isn't fun. I wonder why I can't get in here. While I try to figure it out, I'm gonna keep talking about the game. Ooh, box that I hadn't seen before. Another issue I'm having with the game is the respawning enemies. Now, I get it that you're trying to do some filler. You do need some enemies. It's not really fun if you beat them all and there's nobody else to fight. However, it's just, see, this chest is open. So that's what an open chest looks like. So I definitely haven't picked up that other chest there. Now, you see what I was talking about, the obstruction here? I can't see my character. I cannot see if there's any drops there to pick up. There was some drops to pick up, so that's a problem. It's a big problem. I think the game has bugged out actually at this point because I cannot get to that chest. I'm unsure why. I'm uncertain why. Oh, here we go. I think no, I've been here before. Yep, I need my second battery, which I don't currently have, but that chest looks open as well in there. Despite the very aggressive depth of field, you can tell it's been open before. So, what happens then when you die? You have to reset everything, and it's annoying for one and only reason, and that is because you gotta deal with that showing up again. All the items. Here's the combat. Gonna see a little bit of a combat. You have a shield that you can block. You can focus on an enemy by holding the left trigger. I find it very, very annoying to do, so I don't really do it as often. But if you want to block effectively, then it's best to have the focus on the enemy that you're trying to block. And I'm about to die already. Okay. Luckily, the drop system in the game is somewhat fair, in the sense that it's fair to you, but not fair to the game. It will drop a lot of hearts once you're missing some, but you will lose them very quickly as you're missing them. So just be careful, because you can still die very easily in the game. Another problem that I'm having with the game is that there's not a lot of guidance. So this is the minimap here. I was lucky to discover the wilds. This is an area that I had to come to before I started playing the game. It says into the wilds, head to the wilds and find the missing material for Cheryl's new invention, which is just to upgrade your sword. The problem with that is it doesn't really show you where the wilds are. So looking at the minimap here, you press X and this was not there. So you don't really know where the wilds are unless you start exploring. And granted, there was only one way to go, but if you're new in the game, that might not be clear, and it wasn't clear for me either. So it was a little bit of a challenge to try to figure out where the hell I needed to go. Now, I have dropped here, I can't get in here because I need a key card. So let's see if I can go. I don't believe I've actually gone this way. Have I? Yes, I have. Yep, I'm pretty sure I have. So these little fuckers, they are so annoying. Be careful when you're. Yep. So if one attaches to you, they do continuous damage, and they will fuck you up very quickly. You gotta dodge to get them off of you. So if they attach on you, you fucking better dodge. That's my only advice I have on how to fight those things. So let's see. There should be a chest somewhere around here that I haven't gotten to. Okay, so where did I? Oh, what the fuck? Oh, I put on the wrong key. So the puzzles can be quite cool. Like this is a water area. So let's see. Did I get a key? Please tell me I got a key. Yes, I got the fucking key. Here we go. I wonder if this is all here. I think this is all here. I'm pretty sure those things are gonna respawn. Maybe I haven't gone far enough for them to respawn, so we'll see again. Again, this is, where's my character? Why is it not doing a see-through thing like most other games out there? That's not a new technology. That's been very well established. So I don't understand why the developers kind of failed to make that happen. All right, let's see if I can just kind of rush through this part. Okay, I will save here just in case. Now that I have a key card, I will go pick up my other battery, because if you recall correctly, I left it there. And I will try to kind of evade these enemies because I've killed them a million times. That tentacle thing is really a bitch to deal with. Okay, so clearly some of the chests return to the closed position after you you've opened them, so not gonna worry about that. And we're just gonna ignore everybody. Jumping happens by itself, by the way. I'm not pressing anything to jump. It just the game jumps for you. Think whatever you want for this, but again, this is a character hiding. This can be detrimental in a fight because there's going to be a tree sometime. There's going to be a bridge like this. You can't see who you're battling. I'm going to have to kill this guy, wanna. Ah, you didn't even try to hit me back. Alright, let's save this again. And I think I have to go up with this now. One thing I really enjoy about the game is that it's fully voice acted. I certainly appreciate that. It's adequate voice acting. It's not the best that you've heard before, but it's still very respectable. The actors have done an incredible job, I think. So props to that. They did put a little bit of the budget going into the voice acting, so that's good. I like that. I respect that. Good job on the voice acting choice. Oh shit, what? Oh, never mind. I gotta go through the other way. Here we go. There are voice boxes that you can pick up throughout the game. I kind of give a little bit of a background on what happened in the story. The setting is that you are in this world. It's kind of like a trash can. It's called XEL. The XEL is the name of the world that you're in, and you pretty much trying to figure out what went south. And you technically have teamed up with another guy, but he kind of abandoned you in the wilds by yourself. So I think he did it on purpose to help you become stronger. And this is as much of a challenge you're gonna get in the game, except those red little fuckers that jump on you and screw you up. And keycard time. There we go. Finally progressed. I was stuck here for a few minutes. I'm not very proud of it. I wish there was a little bit more guidance in the game too, to kind of show you, hey, you gotta go this way, you gotta go that way, that general direction. Don't hold my hand. But this game does not hold your hand at all. This is by far holding your hand. It's not even It's barely telling you what you have to do next. And I don't go that way. Okay, you gotta make sure with these games. Okay. If you like Breath of the Wild, you're probably gonna enjoy the aesthetic of this game. Ooh. Okay, yeah, these are dangerous. Somewhat. Okay, that's a new enemy. That's cool. Ooh. You asshole. Get back here. Get over here. I gotta admit, this enemy was nothing compared to those red little fuckers that jump on you. And I was beginning to wonder if there's gonna be any enemy variety, because for hours now that I've been playing the game, besides these tentacles that are very annoying to deal with, and I'm just gonna ignore now because they don't really have a reward for you for taking it down. It's just kind of there. You kill it. Ah, you fucker. Okay. As you may have noticed, I did say that it's kind of Breath of the Wild-esque. You may have picked up on a few of the sound effects when you pick up an item. When you pick up a new item, at least. The main menu is... Come on, this kind of spells Legend of Zelda. If you think it doesn't, then you rethink it, I guess. I don't know. It's not a bad aesthetic to try to get. Don't get me wrong. I like Breath of the Wild aesthetics as much as the next guy. It's not just... I don't think it's just a blatant copy. Ooh, here we go. Time core. Oh, this is ice. Okay. I think it's best to try to explore like this first, maybe. Gotta put 2 batteries in here. The only reason I'm playing still is just to kind of give a little bit more of a gameplay understanding of what the game is like. I pretty much mentioned everything I needed to mention about the game. I don't think there's much else to talk about. The story is, I would say, intriguing. I do kind of want to see what the story has to offer. It seems fairly unique enough, at least. It's not revolutionary, but this is not revolutionary at all. Right here, this is... Yeah, stuff like this is what's going to keep me from playing the game further, and it's kind of a shame because I do somewhat enjoy the game. It's not a bad little game, but it's the execution is just not there. I think the developers could have done a little bit of a better job when it comes to a lot of the mechanics of the game. I'm definitely not going to jump in there yet because I haven't gotten the chests here. So I'm gonna try to see. That's a respawning enemy right there again. It's oh, I do need my batteries somehow. I'm guessing I'm gonna find new batteries, but I don't think it's time to go in there yet. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go... Oh shit, it's so far behind. Is there another one? Well, there's no other save crystal, so that's the only one I can use. So I guess I have to go back. If there's gonna be invisible dogs again, I'm probably not gonna do it. No, I cannot go that way. Okay, no invisible dogs yet. That's good. Alright. Found some hearts here too that I missed because of that mushroom. There's a lot of stuff that these games... Oh shit, I jumped down so I can't. Okay, well I'm gonna keep playing. I am gonna cut the video here, however. I think I made my point with everything that I... Damn it, it changed again. Why did it change again? I want to know why. Alright. This is XEL, ladies and gentlemen. Again, brought to you by Tiny Roar. I'm not familiar with any other work that the Tiny Roar studio has done. But this is brought to you by a trusted, trusted publisher. They did bring out one of my favorite city builder games of the last year or so. And I did trust them with this. When I first launched the game, when it zoomed in like this, it would be completely out of focus. Again, this is more issues with the post-fix not being implemented very well, but I just want to do a little bit of recap. You cannot see your character behind objects. Gets obscured. You don't have a lot of save points. I think there should be a lot more save points. There's not a lot of guidance. The combat is fairly simplistic. It's nothing to write home. Oh, I don't want to get stuck in here. It's nothing to write home about. Yeah, when you reload the save and the items are picked up again as new, that gets old. That gets very annoying very quickly because you will die. It's not a very easy game. It's still very challenging. So I don't know. I just how the fuck do I get up there? Here. Oh, nice. There we go. Put the battery there. What if I go back in time? Oh, that still sits there. Okay. More batteries. Nice. I do need one more, however. And it's that one on the left here. Okay, now I know how to get to it. That's fine. Yep, this was pretty easy. I know that this is another mechanic that I've seen before done. I want to say a little bit better. From Darksiders 2, actually, you had those portals, I want to say, where you jump through the past and the present. It's kind of a nice feature. It got old for me. As soon as you introduced it, I was like, all right, I need a break because I cannot think when it comes to these games. So anyway, this is XEL. I'm gonna end it with this audio clip.
It's not that I don't sympathize with them. I just can't stand this victim-like attitude. Maybe if they'd made themselves more useful before our departure, they could have become a guard or something like that. My family worked hard for generations and deserve to govern the XEL. They can't possibly fathom how hard it is to make unpleasant decisions on a daily basis.
That was some voice acting. That's what to expect. Hope you found this one useful, and I hope to see you in the next one. Peace.